My name's Lewis and I'm Senior Biodiversity Officer for the Parks Trust. I spend time outdoors doing grassland and pond surveys, looking for nice flowers for pollinators and insects, as well as great crested newts and other amphibians. But I also spend time indoors behind the computer doing work on sort of geographical information systems, so mapping, and also looking at biodiversity strategies for the future. As team leader, I'm also manage the biodiversity team and help direct our activities across the city to make sure we have a bit of a joined up approach in collaborative projects. I'd say the Trust is a really great employer and they're very supportive of development, but the thing I love most about working at the Trust is the people who I work and collaborate with on a daily basis. But one of the biggest things I would have to say is not being afraid of change, because this space, both for ecology, biodiversity at the Trust and more widely, is a rapidly changing space with lots of technology coming in. So there's a lot of opportunity, if you're in tune with that sort of stuff, to really take biodiversity and conservation forward and make some absolutely fantastic gains for Milton Keynes. Oh, the best part about my job, I have to say there's so much. Being out and about in the Milton Keynes countryside and seeing and experiencing it all, everything it has to offer is absolutely incredible. Now this is a very hard one, worst part about my job. I have to say one of the hardest struggles was as I was moving through the sector of biodiversity and wildlife conservation, coming to the realisation that to address and improve biodiversity as I want to is less about working with the wildlife and more about working with people. So I had to get my people engagement, collaboration skills really up to scratch, which was something I was a bit lagging on. So that took a bit of a mental shift to get round, but now I'm there, it's absolutely fantastic. So my career path has been a bit squiggly. I started doing an undergrad degree in environmental management at Hertfordshire University, and when I was finished with that, that's when I joined the Parks Trust for the first time as a community ranger. Had a stint there for about 2.5 years before leaving to a job at the Wildlife Trust, where I worked as a conservation officer. And in that time as a conservation officer, I was on a couple of different projects, often with Wildlife Trust. Projects are quite limited time funded, so you hop around a few different things. So I did a water-based role, as well as a field role of surveying and writing up management plans for landowners. And then after about 4.5 years, an opportunity came up to come back to the Trust, and I jumped to that opportunity. And that was just on the biodiversity team in a biodiversity role. And then after that period of time, the opportunity came up to move to a senior post, so I jumped at that opportunity and here I am.